Hi, my name is Alex Olinkowitz. That's right, Alex Olinkowitz. I'm a teenager diagnosed with Asperger's. Now, some of you probably don't know what Asperger's is. Well, you see, there are the people who have autism, and there are the people who do not. I'm in the middle. I am half autistic and half not. Now, some people have trouble understanding the mind of an autistic person, but it's really hard to probably understand the mind of a person who has Asperger's. Because even though we can communicate with you people, we are not fully 100% exactly we can communicate. And since we look or behave exactly like you, sometimes when we act in our autistic way, it just seems like you can't really understand us. As in, I probably appear to be a perfectly good teenager and a mature one. And what can make me seem kind of weird is that because I am half autistic and half not, I have the maturity of a 16-year-old boy or a full-grown adult, and I also have the childlike behavior of a 6-year-old child. And what makes that kind of like a problem is that some people might think I'm weird about it, because since I still have my childlike behavior, I watch cartoons like SpongeBob, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and Kim Possible. And yet some people think that I'm too old to watch that stuff. But I basically still have my childlike behavior. And because of that, it's like I have two personalities. What makes it really hard is that I don't really seem to fit in with a lot of people. As in, I don't have a group to be in. It's like I'm by myself, like I don't have anyone. And what actually makes it difficult for me is about going through school. As in, I think I might have friends, but I don't know if they really are my friends. As in, I get headaches from loud noises. And some people always think that when I'm talking to them about please stop making that loud noise, please stop singing, they think I'm probably making an excuse. The truth is I'm not. Because, people who have Asperger's are terrible liars. So in most cases I'm like Honest Abe. The big problem I have is in fact with certain things, such as music. As in, music relax me and make me feel calm. But some musics give me irritation and headaches, and some people wonder then, why do I listen to music, but yet I ask them to be quiet on their music? Well, my mind is like a locked door, and the things I listen to, or even in fact feel, taste, and touch, is like a key. And some keys can be fit into the keyhole and turned and make me feel relaxed and calm. But there are some keys that do not have the right kind of teeth, so they're pushed in there, jerked around, making irritation, causing me so much head pain. What makes it really hard in my times is that because I sometimes have that childlike behavior and like the two personalities, usually people move forward through time, as in they grow up and get mature. But most of cases I go backwards, as in I kind of do things almost the opposite way sometimes. Now, what sometimes gives me a problem as well is in fact reading. As in, I can't read. I can read, as in I can read a word, but I can't understand the word. The reason why is basically, let's say my mind is like a table, and things I learn is like a puzzle piece. When I learn things through words, the puzzle pieces are put in a strand, and sooner or later, some of those pieces will soon or likely fall off the edge. But if I learn through television, and the picture or the puzzle fits the table. So in most cases, people say books are good for you and TV rots your brain. But it's the opposite to me. And so it's really hard for me to learn in school sometimes. And that's why I get special treatment. But yet some people think that I just get what I want because I just make up this excuse that I have Asperger's. But that's not true. I definitely do have Asperger's. And what really makes it hard is because nobody really can tell that I do. Because I do have the behavior of them, but I also have the behavior of an autistic person. What does seem a problem is because since I'm half of autistic and half not, I do seem to live in my own world, and I live in this world. But because I have Asperger's, it's not 100%. It's the same thing with communicating. I communicate with my environment, and I communicate with people, but just the same thing, not 100%. So, I do appear to fit in, but not exactly. And really, it makes me hard that it happens like that. Now, one thing I do have to say is that if there was an antidote to Asperger's, I will not take it, because I will not get rid of what makes me who I am. But just what I hope is that because of this video, and I showed you the way I learned and how I express how I feel, that you guys can probably understand me much better and actually treat people with Asperger's as equally and give probably more respect to, and treat them right and not consider them to be just plain old people who want to get what they want. And maybe I'll finally know and actually have a break once in a while.